90s.
I mean, I'm still recovering from work. It's a shit day.
Quick! Someone shit themselves.
Can't. Took my bathroom break a while back.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome to
we're live.
The Wholesome Chungus D&D stream.
Changing the name.
So recap time. No recap time.
Let's bring up. What did we do? We did magic tricks.
Stuff and things.
We did storytelling. I'm trying to remember. We did the arts and crafts. We did the dancing, the one before. I think we started with the storytelling.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then magic tricks?
Yeah. I'll try to say a few words about each event. Like, Kiel told the story of fighting Nimane's shadow familiar and turning it into her familiar, which was very good. Did he won that one? No. It was Kairos by a slim margin. Let me see.
Kairos pulled like a god roll out of his ass, so he beat me by a little bit.
Yeah, I think he critted or something. Yeah, you got a very respectable 30, but he got fucking 35. Plus, I think his charisma is bigger, just natively. Yeah, it's his, not second, but third stat, +3. So, you know.
Yeah, it was
nice. Not exactly fair, but, you know. And Kairos told a dramatized version of how the Covenant went down, the ancient pact his ancestors made with the evil god Asmodeus that turned them into, you know, devilkin. Which seems to resonate with people. Besides it being literal history, it had an era of horror and mystery to it all on its own, and, you know, he is living proof of its facts, you know, so that definitely hit home in a very effective way. Now, what was next? Arts and crafts? Dancing. Dancing was last time, I do think. Two sessions from okay.
I think it was the magic tricks.
Magic tricks, arts and crafts for sure.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Goggins did some trickery, some sleight of hand.
So, some foot play.
That wild little boy from the audience. He didn't win, but you know, it was a good effort.
Yeah.
The old ball and cup trick.
Oh, the magic tricks. I thought you meant dancing. Let's switch to the magic tricks so we know what's going on. Yeah. The old ball and cup. Yeah, you know. You played it pretty interestingly. Yeah. And you then pulled the ball out of his ear, which was, wow.
And he was like, wow, how did that get there?
Yeah.
That was
very charming. Especially given that it's Goggins, you know.
Well,
someone not normally given to charm and tact and subtlety.
Yeah. But I think the crowd were probably a little less forgiving and saw through the showmanship.
Well, let's just say it's like an old bar trick, basically, you know? Which many might have
seen before.
He
fooled a grand total of one person.
Well, still, you know? The fact that he did it with uncanny charm, given his normal size and demeanor, that was very interesting and memorable.
Brick, do you want to tell your tale, your trick?
I can't. Oh, I ran and, you know, Goggins held out his arm, and then I shoved my head and turtled my head into my suit.
Got clotheslined.
Then got clotheslined, my head popped off, and walked off the stage.
Yeah. Baked to beheading.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this noble sorceress from Roman summoned some what looked to be magical creatures, or at least the appearance of them, to ignite and then extinguish and heal back a nearby tree. Which was, rather spectacular. But then your friend Gwerath, what did he do? Majestic Splendor or something? Can we try to add his new powers? Daru, you mind?
Sure.
Should I give you his sheet?
Yeah, give me the sheet now. I'll do it.
Just a minute. I'll export it in a second and send it.
Yep.
Right. I will now distribute some badges for these victories. I'm not sure how, except, show them to you, and you can write down in your inventory that you have it. So let me first...
There you go.
So everyone is now the owner of the... In the items tab, you have the Harvest Festival badges.
Yep.
Boom.
Are we getting
So let's see.
collectibles?
Yeah. Which should we look at first? Let's look at the Master Storyteller badge.
Oh, sweet.
Right, this one belongs to Kairos. Master of Magic.
Very nice.
By the way, these are very attentively and ornately made. Like this magic badge, it has a little twig with an actual undercrystal Siberius shard, very small, mind you, inlaid in, and it's all coated with a kind of transparent resin. Right? Okay, Kale gets the Master Craftsman badge. This one's more simple, but it's, it has a metal ring around it. It's, very sturdy-like. This one's pretty fun. This goes to Frith, the King of Insults. It has
the King of Incels, that's something else.
Oh!
I would be a fake cell.
Well, this one has the silhouette of a dancing jester on it. Hope it came out that way.
He has to go pee.
Huh?
Looks like he has to go pee.
What?
It looks like he has to go to the bathroom.
I mean, that's what I got. You can take it or leave it.
Oh, that's good.
Elizabeth will show you guys her Dragon Wrangler badge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who won that again? Oh, that was
Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
So, Frith, you are now the proud owner of the Devourer of Pies badge.
Nice.
And Kale, how about this Dancing Master badge?
Wonderful.
Very good.
Hope you guys wrote them down, because they are yours. Now, let's look into something.
I'm suddenly having some technical issues. That old black screen is back, and I think I know what's causing it.
You didn't appease the machine spirit.
No, I think it's because I'm testing out a weaker graphics card, which works fine for my games, but might not be doing so hot with this. I'll give it one last try, and then I might need to step out for a second just to restart my system on a different card.
That's fine, we can, good that
We're still
you let
doing
us know.
festivities. Continue without me.
You let
Say
us
Goggins
know,
had to go
so
to the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
Not Goggins, it's Kairos. Good grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a moment.
It's fine, of course. Okay, I'm gonna export the Gora's character sheet for Daryl here. Do you prefer a D&D 40 or PDF?
Either doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter. Whichever's quicker.
I guess PDF.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it on desktop. Enjoying the music. Okay. Where did I put it? Okay, campaign resources, yeah? Boom. Okay.
What badges did you get, Goggins?
None yet.
No.
And who got the magic?
No. Why would he?
Who got the magic?
Breath. Rolled like a motherfucker.
Arts and crafts?
Kill. Okay, so
Probably give
roll me.
Dancing Master to Neemheim.
Okay, how about you guys roll me a d50?
Yeah, I can do that.
$32.
32. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's pretty fun. Let's see, so we're at the magic tricks screen right now?
Yep.
Okay. Uh-huh. Just a sec. Mhm. Okay.
Let's see if it works out. No.
What was Kill's passive perception again? 29. You hear a woman shout out, "Help! I'm being harassed."
Oh, run to the scene.
And you know, we live in.
I'll point Goggins
Time
in that
limits actually
direction
a
since
thing.
he's the fastest of us. Goggins!
Go, go,
You
go.
can
Wait, what is she wearing?
you can roll. You can roll active perception to determine the direction, who it might be, that kind of deal.
Okay. Oh,
Even higher.
that away.
Is the mage hand going up someone's dress?
How did you guess so fast, bro?
I don't know. It just came to me.
Because you've seen Gorath do it before.
I mean, realistically.
Maybe,
it's
I mean-
yeah.
I mean, he might be, into that kind of thing, but even he has more tact than that. So, how you gonna deal with that?
Oh. Well, Kale heard about it, so maybe he could take us over there or something. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I can try and point Goggins in the way.
So we Goggins sick him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well,
Pretty much.
let's head over there. Follow that sound.
Oh,
Okay, you can split the crowd if you want.
It's paused. There you go. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just kind of shove through, just kind of moving people out of the way,
Probably get off
Yeah.
on the stairs.
out the way. I mean, I imagine most people just start to move out of the way as he goes towards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Big guy coming through.
I didn't stick my hands up her dress. I swears.
Yeah, I mean, look, he shows his hands like, yo, nothing's going on.
Wasn't to me, sir.
Is mage,
You do have to roll me. You do it.
Is a mage
Sorry?
hand invisible?
Could be.
Hmm.
Plus, if it's going under like a long dress, you can't see it regardless. So.
I don't even think Gorath would sing that low.
Yeah, no.
No.
Alright, so we'll ask him what's going on here.
What be nothing.
Is
I'll,
common
I'll insight that.
Can we determine the screaming lady?
I think is it
What,
14?
sorry? It's yeah.
Oh, this lady.
So is he being honest?
Rolled an insight, huh? Nope.
Chris, how dare you?
Oh.
What? Did you roll for a Frith or what?
Chris one-upped my insight roll.
I see. Well, let's say he's closer, yeah? That makes sense.
Alright, so I know he's lying.
Yeah. But you don't know in what way. Maybe.
Do we just speak to the woman? He'll tell us.
Is this common 14?
Yeah.
I'll ask her like what happened.
Oh, I felt a hand touching me.
Where?
In inappropriate places.
Don't
My
touch
lord.
me there. This is my no-no square.
Did you consent?
No, I don't even know what happened. I looked back and saw no one nearby. Which was very strange.
Based societies.
Okay, I'll insight her. See if she's telling the truth.
I mean,
What? I mean,
bit redundant much?
I don't believe all women. Sorry.
Could be a setup.
Could be.
the other guy's lying
you know.
too, so.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I actually didn't think of that. Shows what I know, you know. Yeah, no, I mean, you can even see that her long skirt is all ruffled up, as if having just been lifted. So, you know, she could have done so herself, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, that's a pretty good insight roll, and these are commoners after all. They are not, you know, master manipulators by any means.
I think this
Do you
is
know?
more Frisk
I'll ask her if she knows this guy.
than me.
Does she know Mage 1?
I don't know. Ask.
That's what I'm asking her. Do you know Mage 1?
No, I came here from a nearby village.
I'll ask Mage 1 if he knows her.
No, I came from the city of Fermi. I don't know basically nobody here. I just came to see the festival.
I'll ask him if he knows if sexual assault is illegal.
I mean, to be fair, it is a mage. They've got weird morality.
Yeah, I mean, what?
I'm a literal tiefling, and even I think mages have weird morality.
What kind of answer are you expecting? Oh, this is normal in my culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked, but you know.
No, roll
Hey,
with it.
Mage
Let's see
One.
what he says.
Do you know sexual assault is illegal here?
What? Is that an accusation here? Do you have any proof?
Right, Goggins is just can tell he's just being a smart ass, so Goggins is going to grab him by the scruff of his neck, hold him up in the air, and say, "Stop bullshitting us."
Even Goggins made that inside check. Holy balls!
Do we have
So he's
anything that
literally
makes him tell the truth?
dangling.
So I'm gonna 1 square high.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, wait, not that.
Oh yeah. A little bit of vigilante justice coming up.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Should we threaten to beat his teeth if he doesn't tell the truth, or just beat his teeth?
Do we give him a chance, or do we just move straight to violence?
How about this? I'll tell him. If he tells me the truth, we'll let him go, but he's kicked out of the city. But if he doesn't tell the truth, we're gonna, confess.
Confess your sins, heretic!
Confess.
As the literal part devil.
Is that intimidation?
Goggins, he's not applied for a while, so.
Well, we don't do a lot of jailing here, but he'd probably end up.
Oh, you do have a jail. Don't worry.
I'm just saying it would probably be more fitting to have him be an indentured servant for a couple weeks.
Oh, bro.
I'm sure he'd take to farm work real well.
No, he's
and digging trenches.
The freaking mage.
Yeah.
Manual labor is definitional. I mean, the people who are good at manual labor don't go and become mages.
Yeah, that's basically like killing them, you know?
It's like, that's the whole idea. It's like, what do wizards hate? Like, oh, I'm in a low-lit room where I'm left alone with my thoughts? Oh, so terrible. It's like no, we're going to put you working on a farm. Oh.
Like, if I were to suggest something more reasonable, let him rot in jail for, like, the duration of the festival. That should be plenty.
Well, if he admits to his crime, I'll let him.
I'll
banish him.
Technically, still don't have any.
Intimidate.
Yeah. Done.
Wait, instead of jail, or lighter sentence?
Banishment.
Instead of a bit of jail.
Well,
how is that lighter? I mean.
Well, it's lighter, but
know?
It's less expense and problems for us.
I think what he's pushing us toward is the idea of it's how full banishment permanent for it's not a good act. I guess the thing is how far we want it to go.
Well, we don't have any evidence yet. Let's see what he's got to say for himself now. He's swinging in the air.
Yeah, I've already intimidated him, so I don't know if how good that roll was, but he's intimidated, and I think if he doesn't admit, then we just kick him out. We're the kings of this place.
Well,
I suppose, yeah, permanent. Being permanently barred from ever coming back is indeed harsher than a night in jail.
I was thinking like a year banishment, not for.
That's fine.
You come back to the next festival.
You rolled intimidate for that. Okay, that's against the will defense, huh? Actually, let me see a thing. Will defense. Yeah, okay, you successfully intimidated him. Okay. I was using Mage Hand to have a bit of fun. Come on, harmless fun, surely.
Harmless for you.
I mean, in fairness to him, this is the friggin' brothel festival. Like,
Well,
I can
not
understand
quite. It's
maybe thinking
quite a bit
that everyone
higher
there
brow
is
than
consenting
that.
by default.
Come on, it's
It's
higher
not-
brow
I
than
mean,
that.
have we done a single thing that screams brothel to you yet?
Yeah, no.
This is more of a community festival.
Yeah.
The magic.
There may be some stuff happening behind the scenes, but
How many
it's
ping pong
very low
balls?
key.
Gotta go behind the barns for that sort of thing.
Magic trick.
Yeah,
ping
so,
pong balls.
you know.
Yeah, so that's.
So I have a question. This female commoner, is
Mhm.
she from the local area? Do we recognize her at all? Like,
No.
are they both from out of town?
Yeah. If you wanna be specific, she is from that logging village to the north of Fermi, whereas he's from the elven quarter of Fermi itself.
Hey, you know, if
Yeah,
if you had asked to use the mage hand under and she said, "Yeah, cool, that's fine," I mean, wouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's kind of a problem because it's in public, but you know, you gotta go. You gotta go. Sorry, banished for a year.
Come back to the next festival. We'll have some fun. Don't
Not
come back with the wrong
a night in jail to cool off.
No, I just sent him out in the middle of the night. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Why did he even confess then? If you're still gonna do that thing,
Well, he doesn't have to go to jail.
that's lighter sentence. Come on.
I don't know.
Because
Well,
now
he's
it's
the
me.
hell,
I'm
man.
just sitting in the background here.
He's
I
just
mean,
going
he can
home.
always spend a week working on a farm.
Ooh, a week community service. Like what? How many hours is that? Like 40
Oh,
hours community
gee.
service?
It depends on
Worse,
how
I
many
guess.
people we want to get on his ass. Like,
I don't want
people
to.
in the day would work like 16-hour days back in medieval times.
He's sticking his magic fingers
Well,
up
maybe
chicks' dresses. He's gotta
let's 12.
go. We keep
I
covering
have
his
to say
he's
to him,
sticking his hands up dresses.
Hey, Goggins will say to him, if I catch you doing this thing again, I'll snatch your nuts off and I'll be using them in my magic trick.
In a potion. You want Gorath to say that?
No, he'll do the ball and
Potion
cut
of
trick.
reduced person.
He'll do the ball and cut trick with the guy's balls, is what he's saying to him.
You want Goggins to do that? Roll intimidate. Come on.
Down the best intimidate thing.
To be
Oh,
honest,
come
though,
I can't believe
hold on.
God doesn't have good intimidate. He's a friggin' 10-foot tall.
Let's say that. Yeah, I mean, your intimidate was very good, but he's already pissing himself. So you know.
And I think Goggins, though, like he almost
Bit
comes with
redundant.
his own intimidation.
To that particular threat, you will say, "Yes, master. I know. I promise."
Alright, what do we want to do with this pipsqueak?
I say kick him out, but you know I'm not gonna make all the call.
The way I see it, at the very least, he's got to leave the festival, bare minimum. If we wanted to have him, drop him in the drum.
You can always defer to the guards. By the way.
That's a fair point. Well, what would the? Actually, I think that's actually a pretty good idea because we don't want it to be a situation of if the lords catch you, they'll do some fucked up shit. But if the regular guards see you, they'll do something else. We do want to be consistent.
Because after all, you may not know the, legal code to the letter, whereas that's their job.
Yeah,
Hand them over to the guards. They'll know what's up.
They'll know what to do.
Yeah.
Good call. We just happen to be there, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got the answer. We solved the case, guards. Take them away, toys.
He's like, if it wasn't for the meddling kids. Get him out of here,
So your two
boys.
friends show up. You tell them what's up.
This guy's sticking his hands under chicks'
Hey,
skirts.
boys.
He didn't even ask.
What? Kieran jokes, what? We have a monopoly on that. There's no way. No way.
Who
That's
would
a
have
lot.
found the competition by now?
It's jail time for you, Buster. And Goggins passes him over to Connor, who's also pretty built. You know, like you would pass a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
And he also carries him, you know, like a sack of potatoes off to jail. But come on. Okay.
Keep that boy.
Alright.
How about that?
Want to do another one of those?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll another d50.
D50?
It's the same
Mhm.
one that's gonna be really funny. Imagine some guy is like, yeah, I just watched a guy get absolutely freaking handhandled after doing this, and I'm gonna do exactly the same thing.
29. Oh, do Fritz. 18.
It's fine, whatever works. Whatever's fun. I think whatever's funner.
Hmm. Okay, let's find another map. Or we can use this one, I guess.
They're so creepy when they all turn at the same time.
You know, you think that's something from the VTT, but no. They actually do that. You see a bunch of kids acting all weird.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my perception.
Okay.
Okay. 31.
They're about 100 yards away, or 100 meters. Yeah, you can see one of them looks like a ringleader of sorts, and the others are playing along to his whim. They look to be sort of coordinated in a kind of play or dance, maybe. But they themselves are very uncoordinated. They're kids, you know. They're not good for marching and stuff, you know, synchronized dancing, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
you are mildly concerned.
About a dance?
Huh? What?
Why are we concerned?
Creepy kids are creepy.
Yeah.
I just find kids creepy, period. That's just kind of hierarchy.
Look, this is why you're concerned.
Do they all have blonde hair?
No. Why?
Children of the Corn.
That's not a movie I have seen. I have not seen a whole lot of horror.
I haven't seen anything but clips of it, but yeah, they all act in unison. They all have blonde hair.
Pretty good.
Oh, I like
The black
horror.
and white one was pretty good, actually.
Well, because I like horror, nothing really scares me these days.
Okay, well, since I perceive, I'll tell the other guys, hey, these kids are up to no good, maybe? What do you guys think?
Doing
They're-
something
They're
weird.
just dancing, aren't they?
They're acting weird.
Not quite. You need to go closer.
Let's go.
Something's up. We've got instincts honed by battle to tell us when things aren't as they should be.
I mean, we're
Something isn't
here.
as it should be.
Take a closer look. Doing the drugs.
Okay. You hear the ringleader sort of commands them with a Centaurian, well, as Centaurian as a 12-year-old can be. Rise, my minions, and do my bidding. Not with that, but rise, my minions, and do my bidding. You know.
How do you tell if I want to sense if it's a game? Would that be insight?
A game. Like an established game, like, I don't know, fucking Cops and Robbers?
Yeah, like kids playing around or something like that.
I guess history.
Probably more likely, isn't it?
It's not Cops and Robbers, that's for sure.
Well, if we want to do this quickly, the best option is to separate the kids.
Did your character not play any games as a kid?
He grew up in a different part of the world, remember?
Yeah. Oh man, what's with these rolls? Okay, Gorath thinks, yeah, that's not a game. That's some LARP.
That's a bit sus.
Oh God, they're members of Antifa.
Anyone who grows up in this village is probably going to be way better at gardening than anyone in Antifa.
What? Oh boy, you got that right, fam? Oh. Too bad they don't have fire resistance for that burn. Okay. And neither they don't have fire when they Molotov themselves. But okay. So we're at use Arcanum. No good. They're LARPing as a necromancer and his undead minions.
Ooh.
Yeah, because they be shambling and stuff, you know.
I mean, on the one hand, that's the sort of thing I absolutely would have done as a kid if I, thought. On the other hand, oh boy.
Problematic, because in this world, that shit is real and very dangerous. Be right back. Think about it for a while. Sorry.
Maybe they found like a scroll or a magic item or something.
Well,
and
that's the question. Who put this idea in their head? Kids don't think of that on their own.
Exactly. Things up.
I mean,
we should tell them.
In terms of actual punishment, the only one I could see getting punished would maybe be the ringleader, and even then, probably not. Just explain to the guy just how bad this can be gone wrong.
We should tell
Evil
them.
is not a toy.
We could tell them what we do with necromancers in real life.
Well, I'd say start by telling them what necromancers do in real life, and what we do to them. Don't just. I don't want the kids to be like, oh gosh, you guys just kill people. No. I mean, Pyros doesn't actually care, but out of character. Yeah.
We're all trying when it's necessary.
Oh, we could, whoever's the most friendly with kids, maybe we could talk to them. It's probably maybe Goggins might be good. Could they look up to Goggins?
Everyone looks up to Goggins. He's 7 feet tall.
That's what I mean.
He can always kind of get down on his knees.
He'd still be taller than them. These are 12-year-olds. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, I think the best option would be to probably separate the kids a little bit, not harshly, just pull them away from each other. Talk to the ringleader separately in case he actually came up with it himself. On the off chance that this really is just creepy kid enthralling other people.
Yeah, where did they come up with
And
this?
then try and figure out who gave them the idea. That person gets punished. if it was just another kid, then try to explain the problems. If we think they've actually got it, then maybe just have the parents or whatever keep a closer eye on the kids. They do it again, have them talk back, let us know or let the guards know, and have them be like, hey, this is actually a serious problem. As far as kids go, if they're not doing, as long as they are actually playing and they don't think they're actually doing this, then, I'd be willing to just give them a talking to and let them go. But, if they're actually, like, mucking around with this shit.
Yeah. Be interested to know how they got the idea.
Once.
How did they get this idea? Because, yeah, this isn't something most kids should be aware of.
I mean, I don't even think the stories that we've told about the war really we haven't really gone into detail about the necromancer. That wasn't our most recent, even if it was some weird eavesdropping kid.
All right, thoughts?
So
Not good thoughts.
We were saying,
this isn't good. Where did they get this idea from?
Well, it's everyone in the town. Well, the residents of the town and probably some guests too know how you liberated the town against necromancers. Maybe not the exact details, because it mostly happened in the castle, but, word travels, and people fill the gaps with their own imagination. And kids like to LARP, They're all about imagination and fantasy and all that. And some can be quite the little edgelords, as you might imagine. But, given that, people died and stuff, it might not be such a thing to treat so casually, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they are kids, and, take that into account when dealing with them. If you want to deal with them at all, because, it's up to you, really.
I don't think they need to be necessarily punished for being a little bit edgy.
Yeah.
If this is something that, like, they've already been talked to, maybe, but, like...
Well,
They should play a different game.
Let's ask them what they're doing.
Yeah, different game?
Well, let's ask what they're doing first.
Yeah, you can ask them, yeah, sure.
Let's start with that. What are you kids doing?
Oh, hey, mister! We're just playing around. I am the Dread Necromancer, Demetrius, and these are my minions.
Oh.
Probably some,
They're not very good minions for a necromancer. They still have all their souls.
You want to joke around like that?
I'll take my scepter and poke one of the kids on the shoulder. If you want to fix that, I could remove it for you.
Ooh, you're gonna see. This is the scare 'em straight route.
Bro. Oh, talk about, going straight bad cop from the get-go.
I'm gonna step out for just a second now. We need to fill up my water. 1 moment, please.
No problem.
Did you children forget how Paylor feels about undead?
Oh, come on, mister. We're just playing
church
around.
for a while, kids.
It's not a joke. Undead will suck the soul out of you. They'll eat the flesh off your body,
Roll intimidate.
rip your head
Yeah,
clean off.
continue and then roll intimidate. Continue. I like the vivid description. They are kids, so yeah, that roll is
Will
very
3.
good. Yeah. They actually should be level 0, but I'm not sure Foundry will let me input level 0. I mean, I can write level 0, but their stats won't be,
I've seen undead corpses wandering in a tomb that hadn't been touched for 200 years. Imagine your soul trapped in a withering body, alone in a room for that long. Never able to move on to the afterlife with your other friends and your parents.
Goggins shit. Oh dear.
There's nothing fun about the undead children. They should be taken very seriously.
Yeah, that was very scary. But you wanna leave them traumatized like that? How about wholesome Chungus moment, Goggins moment?
Goggins, why don't you tell them a story about some heroes that they might want to try to become instead of filthy undead?
Well, a story or another game?
I don't know. That's his call. Kale did his part.
I could even suggest a game that's quite fitting for Goggins' kind, if you'll permit me.
A game.
Mm-hmm. That's unless you have some suggestion.
Well, Goggins was thinking about like getting on his knees and do a little bit of play fighting. So, you're an army, are you?
Come on, bro, don't wrestle the kids. Can I suggest a game?
Sure. What are you thinking?
All right, so here's a game from when I was a little brat. Not sure how it would be called in English. Roughly translated, it's thick milk. No idea why. No idea. Well, it's like this. So you find a wall. You have someone with their backs to the wall, and with their hands like together, like you would, jump the wall. But instead of jumping the wall, you have a bunch of kids, right? You have two teams. One of them has someone bend over and put his head in the hands of the guy on the wall. And then subsequent players stick their heads between the legs of the one in front of them, creating a sort of human centipede. The other team has to take a running start, place their hands on the last person in the chain and jump and land on the guy's the human centipede, and the point is to knock him down, have him fall to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, it's for both genders.
So what happens? So if you jump on the back of the guy at the back and knock him down, what happens next?
You win. Your team wins. But if everyone jumps on the chain and nobody fucking moves, well, then it's the other guy's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a bit of strategy involved. Like, maybe you have a girl in your team. Obviously, she's not that heavy, but she may be more agile, and she can aim for a weak link where someone's head meets someone else's ass. So instead of landing on a back, which is sturdier, you land on that.
So do you want
it can look brutal, but it's not that. I mean, these are kids, so.
And this is a setting with healing magic, so
Yeah, especially.
So you want Goggins to jump on these kids' backs?
No, I mean teach them this thing.
I mean, that's some freaking Bill Cosby shit right
Yeah,
there.
you can volunteer as the guy at the wall, the referee, sort of.
Sure. Thick milk.
Yeah, no idea how. Yeah,
Milkshake.
apparently that's what it's called. I have no idea about the origins of it. I can look it up.
I was gonna say that sounds mildly
It sounds
suspicious.
wrong to talk to kids about thick milk.
Yeah, let's call it I don't know, the
Centipede.
knockdown game.
Yeah, sure. Knock a kid down. Knock it down.
Yeah, let me give you a link. Unfortunately, you'll have to use Google Translate. There, it even has illustrations.
Oh. I see. Well,
This seems like something that Goggins people would do. Right up until their teens, actually.
It sounds like something some of Goggins' people might try to do even as adults.
Yeah.
Not against the
Yeah.
kids, but against each other.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Against
told
their
me
peers.
this,
Yeah.
if you told me a very specialized version of this was just giant foreplay, I'd believe you.
Huh. Yeah. So, you wanna tell them about this thing? Give them a nice, wholesome game to play instead of Necromancer LARP?
Yeah. We
It'd be really funny if they actually did end up getting more injured from the game we gave than the necromancy. Like,
Huh.
my son's bleeding! Yes, but he's not studying evil.
Not summoning Satan.
we had a schoolyard game and it was called Bulldog.
Hmm.
And you'd all line up against a wall, and one person would be like in the middle of the playground, would be the bulldog, and all the kids on the one side of the wall would run to the other side of the wall, and if the bulldog gets you, you join the bulldog for the next round.
Aha.
Oh yeah, I had a similar game. It wasn't called that. It was something else. Yes, similar idea.
British Bulldog is a tag-based playground and sporting game.
Yep. A bit different, but you know, you don't need any equipment or anything.
The version I always had as a
Anyway.
kid was
Yeah, you can teach them this
Played
too.
with-
Like,
the one I had was played with massive groups. I'm sure anyone in the Midwest probably
what's
played this,
massive?
or
Like
anyone in
20,
America.
30, something like that?
But like, what would happen is you would only a small percentage of the kids would try to run from one wall to another at each time, depending on like a characteristic, like all the boys or anyone wearing red or anything like that. And it would be called by the people in the middle, or if it was
Oh,
the
right.
class, then by the teacher.
That's
But
it.
it would still be that same concept of more and more people over time.
Yeah, I guess more.
By the way, so let's say this is a wall, right? Fucking hell, why wouldn't... Yo, stop.
What's up?
Okay. This is a wall, and then... Why doesn't it stop? God damn it. Because it's a fucking polygon. Never mind. So, this is a wall, right? And then this is a wall. People run from one wall to the other. And let's say Devilman here is the bulldog, right? So he's only allowed to catch players while they don't have their hand on the wall, something like that. I
So
see.
you-
Yeah, but pretty cool. Yeah, I like it.
But all the kids would be on one side, so you'd all run from one side to the other side,
Uh-huh.
like that.
I see.
It was a good one. It was a fun game.
Ba, 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 ba.
That's it.
Nice. and if they do get up, end up getting caught, they join the bulldog. I see. Very cool. Yeah. Goggins can teach them both of these things.
As a side effect, it's probably a really great way to sort of codify playground hierarchy. Whoever the bulldogs go for first is definitionally the weakest runners.
Oh, obviously. And they already do have kind of the necromancer guy, right?
Yeah, because the smart way is you want to be on the edge. You want to be on the edges as much as you can.
Yeah, and be agile and dodge. You know, duck and dip and dive.
Yep.
Yeah, it has a bit of strategy. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, as it happens, the kids take very much to these two games. They do enjoy being, a team and athletic in their play. And what's more, these games, they haven't heard of them. Presumably they're Goliath games, right? So, very, very interesting moment.
Nice. And no more talk of necromancers.
Yeah. Presumably, Goggins will also say something along the lines of, we're gonna make some soldiers of you someday.
You don't know.
Because think about it, like, this kind of play would prepare you for that kind of thing, right?
That's how it starts.
Very nice. Okay, well, shall we then move on to the final contest?
The grand finale.
Do it.
Well, I'm in.
Ah, of course. We're all in for this one, surely.
Really?
Ooh, I mean,
Well, step forward.
I'm gonna
if that's the case.
I'm gonna make a fool of myself, but you know.
Will Kale partake?
Or does somebody have to be there to drag us all back to our castle afterward?
Yeah, we're going to be the sober driver.
Well, there's still the show later.
Oh,
So you-
I forgot. I thought this was literally the last thing.
Yeah, I thought it was just the very last thing as well.
Maybe I'll abstain from this one then. I do want to be able to actually see the show.
You can just do casual.
Sure, I'll have a drink or two, but nothing too crazy. Unless I get heavily goaded and my devilish pride gets wounded.
Okay. Let me tell you the first. It's 10 silver to participate.
I'll pay. Or I'm in. So what's that, 40?
For the 30.
30.
No, 30.
Is
Dorothy?
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 No.
No.
No,
Okay.
he probably needs to perform later, so cut him some slack.
Okay.
The fuck did I put my fucking pen? Okay, found it. Give me a sec. Okay. I have the same mechanical pencil as Ethan Van Sciver. So, 10 silver. During 3 rounds, contestants drink giant mugs of ale per round, making constitution checks. Failed checks prevent characters from continuing to drink and must leave the table losing the competition. Let me populate actually the sorry, populate the table with some more people. Right,
Well-
because
In the spirit, I'm gonna go and grab myself a beer, so I'll be back in one.
nice.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
I got like after the game last night, the Vancouver Canucks lost in overtime to Edmonton. I got like 4 hours of sleep.
You're feeling it, eh? Let me share a song then. Music. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so you roll Constitution, possibly some other, bonuses if you can think about it. If you fail really badly, you puke all over yourself.
Because I ate a while ago, and this thing is, does that help my endurance on drinking?
It's not about endurance, it's about holding it in, actually.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not about... Because this is about the strength of the brew. It's likely not gonna get you wasted. Right? But it's like fire water, right? It's not just... Okay. So, you got... Oh, it's one drink per round, I see. Okay. Well, let me pull out my dice. This is Sean Connery. I'm gonna pull out my dice. Me dice. I'm gonna roll the dice. Right, so you guys roll... I guess endurance works, if not straight up Constitution, right? Yeah, roll endurance.
That's alright.
But if you can think of some way to give yourself a bonus, do let me know.
All right. I'm at the table. I didn't mean to be, but here we go. Endurance.
Can I try to get my god to help me, or no?
No.
Okay. I can't think
I
of
mean,
anything
maybe
else.
if you go... Dear God,
yeah, baby.
take from me the
Take
burning
from me the
of
cup.
this. By the way, this is gonna be Brightwood Ale. Not too, too bad. Okay. So who do I need to roll?
Just Goggins now.
Okay. If someone fails, I'll just remove them from the table. Okay, then it's Noble too. What should I... drunk, prone, where is it? Come on. Unconscious. Okay, his bodyguard. Oh, fucking critted, mate! He's a dwarf. Ah, psh. Let's see another. Okay, we have commoner lady. Okay, not bad. One of Lady Devotion's dancers. Okay, good. This old guy, an old noble guy from around town, actually. Gil might recognize them. Well, he didn't exactly, barf all over himself, but he can't exactly keep it down successfully either. Just in time to roll. Did you roll, Gargans? No?
Nope.
Roll
Endurance.
now.
Constitution.
No, endurance is
Endurance.
fine.
Oh!
Easy work. And a thirsty man.
Attack up. I think this might mean you get a bonus next round, like a morale bonus. You call this drink strong.
Maybe roll
This
twice.
is piss water.
Wait, is that like roll twice, choose the highest?
Oh yeah, I guess you could roll with advantage if you get a way bigger bonus. What did you roll? 26. Whoa. Okay. You also get an advantage. And
Nice.
okay. Commoner 1, let's see. Okay, this guy gets advantage as well. Kairos, let's see.
I rolled a 24 for endurance, unless I'm gonna need to roll again.
24, you get advantage next round.
So is that roll twice? That's roll twice.
Okay.
Pick the highest, right?
Alright.
Now it's the mercenary guy you met earlier. Hi, my friend. I forgot what voice I made for this guy. I think pretty gruff, my friend. Second, the best thing after killing your enemies is getting shit-faced. Am I right? Ah.
Yeah.
Some people are so straightforward. I appreciate that in a minute.
Well, he's done. He rolled bad.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, rolled a 1.
All
Drinks to get drunk.
Yeah. Okay,
Oops.
we're down 3 people, 2 of which have pissed themselves.
All right.
Round 2. It's gonna be tougher, but at least some of you have advantage. I guess I should roll the first. I mean, yeah. Oh. That's. Well, did you roll twice, Pam?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Cause advantage. Let's see.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay, Gargans keeps his advantage. You manage, but lose advantage.
Fair.
Kairos, let's see yours, and then I can do the NPCs.
Alright. Endurance once. Endurance twice. Okay, one of those was decent.
Ooh, you keep your advantage as well. Okay, let's see the NPCs. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Ooh, gained advantage. Next is the dwarf fighter. Advantage, let's see. Fail, but not by much. Okay. Next, it's the buxom town's wench.
I won't make the obvious joke.
What? That she's British?
Audio joke, not making it. Forget it.
Fine. Or you can tell it in the Discord if it's too bad for YouTube, Okay, and then the answer. Barely made it. Okay, then it's this commoner guy. Don't fly away. Okay, barely made it. Lose advantage though. Kairos, we mentioned, keeps his, and finally this lady here, fucking critted! Ooh!
Ooh.
This
This way, she'll
was,
drink us all onto the table.
yes, this was Splinter Tooth Ale. But now the bar people serve up what they call the old gut punch. It's a spirit.
Oh, lovely.
And yeah, you can smell it as soon as they open the bottles. It's the kind of things that will cure a runny nose just by smelling it. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that will peel the rust off old armor. Right? Woo, boy.
I take it
Good.
these aren't being served in like little whiskey glasses. This is, it's the same giant flagon as before.
Yep.
All right. If that was my only roll, things would be very bad. Things are better.
Oh, good.
Things are better.
Good. Okay, Goggins.
Gentlemen.
Good. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We may need to go to sudden death, rolling with more
Oh.
gut punch.
I'm guessing
But
the check
Sorry?
must be more difficult. The check must get more difficult each time, right?
yeah, it's DC 25, so not exactly
Okay.
easy.
Eventually they're gonna.
Yeah.
Eventually they're gonna fall over, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, lose advantage. Okay. Out. Commoner guy. Okay. Still in. Presumably he's like a farmhand or some stuff. And finally, this lady here. Okay. Lose advantage. Next round. And given that you have quite a bit on board already, and your throats are burning from that gut punch earlier, it's even more difficult. 27.
Oh.
7 is the target. All right. Oof.
Nope.
Nope, you fail. At least you don't puke all over yourself, which is good.
Oh.
Nobody's rolling well. It all just.
What, Goggins? Did you lose your advantage?
Oh, do I still have
You
mine?
lost your.
Oh.
Yeah, you lost, Goggins.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you
Okay,
gonna
Frith rolls. Okay, Frith lost. What, you all lost?
Yeah, we all lost. None of us made it.
Well, let's see if any of the NPCs make. Captain, just by the skin of his teeth, Captain. Did I not give him the whole name? Let me fix that. Oh, okay. Commoner guy. Oh, okay. And finally, this slender elf woman. Okay. It's between these two. Sudden death. Let me do some appropriate music, I guess. Let's see, eh? Oh. Drink.
Shunk.
Let's see. Woo! Farmer guy won. The captain messed up his nice tunic
Well.
to the immense frustration of her daughter and cartographer. Oh man.
You win
But,
alcohol poisoning.
But he will say, oh well, what's the matter? We had fun, didn't we? I'll just have it cleaned up later.
I would not like to clear up after this.
What's your name, sir? My name? It's Oral Nash. Let me give him a name in that case. Okay, link actor data. Congratulations, you have won. How about that? None of you won, but this random farmer guy won. Comes down to luck, you know, after all.
Yeah.
He still stomached every
I mean,
variant.
he did bring the prize home to Griffin's Gate, so there's that. He's a local. An old chicken dinner, blah. An older generation Griffin's Gate farmer. So there's that. Presumably you congratulate him.
Cheers.
Goggins nearly dislocates his
staggered.
shoulder with a a slap. But yeah, that's the luck of the draw, or I guess luck of the chug. First dancing? Presumably. I mean, that can't be anything else but dancing.
I think they're all of it.
Alright, fellas. As it happens, let me see. So remember these two from earlier? Presumably they sent the perv to jail, waterboarded them a bit.
Cool.
Well, now they're back. A bit, winded from running over here. And says, "My lord, we have word of a party of orcs approaching."
Yeah, you kid.
Oh shit.
We're all
Okay,
shit-faced.
let's go.
What?
Oh,
Awesome.
but let me remind you of a thing. So one of your special buildings, I think it may have been the Church of Pelor itself, will alert the cleric upon evil creatures entering your domain. But you received nothing of the sort. Presumably like a feeling you have, you know? It's like a spidey sense telling you intruder detected.
So they're not evil.
Wow.
Presumably not. Or you, I mean, Kale is not drunk, so there's that.
Yep.
Or
Oh,
those,
it's
like,
the
somehow aren't
chapel.
orcs,
It's the chapel. Paladin is instantly aware of presence and location of evil creatures over a certain level in domain.
but- Oh, 4 cents over here. I
Uh-huh.
don't sense anything.
Yeah, it's a Frith that actually felt nothing of the sort. Yeah, the church has different things.
Well, we could.
The church can.
We could go look at them. And
Well,
see
clearly, you should investigate. I mean, you
Yeah.
know,
Well, let's go
even if
investigate.
let me load up a map in that case.
Yeah,
Right,
I don't mean to interrupt. I just accidentally, part of this thing. I just interrupt.
What? What? I didn't even notice anything.
Oh, I just feel it feels bad when it happens. For me. You're all good. You're all good.
Okay. Let me find a map.
Current perception is like -3.
Let me look harder. Well, in the meantime, you can discuss between yourselves, like, what could this mean?
Could be refugees.
The way I see it, there's really only like 3 or 4 options, which really is not as many as. It's not as much of a down. It's not as. I was gonna be like, that's not very many, but that's still more than I'd like. Either the guard is wrong and it's not orcs, which I don't think is likely. We do trust these guys. Or it is orcs, in which case I've never personally. I haven't heard too much tell of a orc that wasn't evil, but that.
Well, you'd have to roll to be sure of that. You'd have to roll.
Yes. Or I think the only other thing I can think of is if somehow the.
Roll nature, fam. Like legit.
Oh, like right now. Roll nature. Oof. Not a great roll.
Fuck. I can't really find the fucking map. That's a pain in the ass. I had one in mind, but I can't exactly find it. Sorry?
It happens.
I'll just use this, I guess. Just a second, I need to load it up. How much nature did you roll?
I rolled like 15, which probably isn't very good.
Not so good.
Doggins can roll nature.
Nature boy.
Nature boy, Ripley. Yeah, I roll nature. Boom. 29.
29, okay. So I can tell you. Well, not all orcs turn out to be raiders, bandits, and pillagers, right? As it happens, some of them have, very similar cultures to Goliaths, in the sense that, they can be, hunters, mostly, orcs. Yeah, they are omnivores, but obviously they prefer fresh meat.
And I knew that orcs were skilled weaponsmiths, because they're always looking for more Daka. But,
Yes. Well, not the best, but, they are certainly good at it. Let me see where, come on. Okay. Well, I kinda messed it up a bit, but, should be fine. Okay, let's see. First I gotta put you guys down, right? And let's okay. Where are you guys at? Come on. Okay, party. Change the scale because, yeah, you're not as big as the trees. Okay, that's better. What? I don't have orcs loaded in as enemies? What? As tokens, let's say. Okay.
Okay, Can you give me control of Gorath?
Sure. Let me fucking.
Thank you.
You are.
Oh.
Everyone is. Yeah, he's the town bike.
Oh, okay.
So, lacking a proper work token, I will be using Dread Legion. The Dread Legion. Okay. You notice them in the distance. Now, right away, actually, give me a perception.
Ooh, what?
Your presumably your eye slits are foggy. What do your elf eye sees? They taking the worklings to Isengard. Right. Goggins, how about you two? Together with your nature, it might
Oh, did I not?
be even more impactful than the others.
Oh, yeah, I thought I just did it.
Okay, not bad. Presumably, Kiel will also tell you what he sees, right?
Presumably.
Right off the bat, these orcs do not look like the ones you fought near these parts so some time ago. For instance, they don't have goblins or worklings in leashes, so that's an improvement right there. They do carry themselves insight, by the way. Can someone roll insight as well? Kiel should roll as well if.
Yeah, I was about to say he's the insect king.
Oh,
Yes, people.
almost fucking fitted. Okay, Frith is enough. Okay. They also. This guy can tell like what they're thinking from like a mile away. They carry themselves quite differently to those orcs as well. They walk more upright instead of hunched over, baring their teeth. They dress differently, so where a normal orc will have like a fucking loincloth and that's it. Well, these guys are wearing furs and leathers. They're quite a bit more covered. Right, and your perception also lets you know that the guy in front, together with this sergeant here, has glasses, strangely enough.
That's especially strange.
Oh, they have?
No, I'm not East Asian.
Notable, quite notable. Also, they
I'm
have
not
a
an
different
East Asian
complexion too.
dictator, so I'm not going to automatically assume that means he's an intellectual. But
Yeah, you're not. If you were part of the Khmer Rouge, that would have been a different story.
that I would have come out by now if I was.
Yeah. Right.
But still,
so they are quite different.
And if somebody does have,
And I suppose most importantly, they do not have their weapons drawn. So,
that's something.
Yeah, normally, they wouldn't be out of a home without their weapons drawn, because you never know. So their neighbor might need some teeth. We're going with 40k works again while we're at it. So yeah, they're different. That much you can tell. Oh, Goggins, they rolled 29. Yeah. Oh, I think I already told you. Not all orcs are quite the same. But you don't know precisely. Presumably, you have never met other variety than the pillage works, you know.
Hmm.
So, what are you gonna do? They're
Well,
coming at you.
Let's approach them. Say hello.
I just may as well arm myself. Get our weapons ready.
I
You know.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm having issues.
Oof. Take care.
I'll do a diplomacy greeting or whatever.
Yeah.
There you go.
What?
Cool.
Oh, you didn't roll a 1. Thank fuck. I saw a 1 there and I was like, what? Is this gonna be a fight after all?
Would have been pretty funny, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Like, I don't know, if we accidentally stumble over, he trips on something, and it looks like he's, like, flipped them off as he falls or something ridiculous.
yeah, it's like it's like you're in Thailand, you know, and you trip over accidentally showing someone the sole of your foot, and he takes that as a mortal insult.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happens in Thailand.
Yeah, it's
Like-
a real thing.
What happens if you do accidentally do it accidentally? Like, if that's
Accidentally,
the thing-
I like to think that they will know it's an accident.
especially if you're like a foreigner, I'd be willing to understand. Like, in the same way.
Yeah.
Not that, you know, East Asia isn't xenophobic, and not that I have
Yeah.
a problem with him being xenophobic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like most humans are rational enough to be like I don't know, if somebody came up to me and, like, in clearly heavily accented English, told me to go fuck myself, I'd be like, my first instinct is, okay, first off, that's pretty funny. Second, who told you to do that?
Mm-hmm. Funny story. One of my colleagues at one point met some Italians, like, you know, pretty important, and was told that "fafanculo" is like a greeting, like "hello, you are dear to me." No, it means
Is it,
fuck
is
you
it?
in. It means fuck you in the ass.
Okay.
Of course, much explanation was had, you know, much shame, but, you know, they got it. Especially since these weren't, you know, dock workers or whatever, easily angered or whatever the fuck, you know. It really depends. Okay, so diplomacy 32. Do you say anything in particular?
Oh, I'd say welcome to Griffin's Gate. Do you guys know where you are?
Well, they know where they're Griffin's Gate now, because you just told them.
Isn't that a bit cordial? You want to be more,
I would say
I don't know,
I mean-
neutral, I guess?
somewhere between who goes there and what
Well, I
you
don't
just
mean
said,
like
probably.
I don't mean like welcome as in like you are welcome here. It's like, hey, did you like this is like imagine if you walk in, you walk up to your house and someone's standing on your porch, like, hey, do you know this is my porch? You know, sort of thing. Like I'm just
Let's
saying.
try
There's gotta be a
phrase
better
it.
way to word that.
Let's try to phrase it appropriately, right? So,
State your business.
Somewhere between that.
you
I
find
would
yourself upon the domain of Griffin's Gate. Who art thou? You know,
Sure, I'll go with that.
something like that, you know, especially in your booming paladin voice, you know. Okay, you see this guy step up. Of course, they all, you know, halt when you start speaking. And this guy steps a bit forward. Forward. Hail! sorry. Hail! We come in peace.
Oh yeah. Okay. What's your goal, purposes? What are you doing here?
state your business.
Yeah.
Just a second.
I swear, if they're here for the festival, this is gonna be awkward.
The Brazilian is talking. I think it might get loud here in a minute.
Hail, we come in peace. We are the... let me fucking pronounce this. We are the Drulgard Bog Mountain Orc clan. That might ring a bit familiar to Goggins in the sense that he doesn't know the clan. But he definitely has heard of mountain orcs before. Besides the fact that they are a hardier folk than plains orcs, right? They have learned to survive and perhaps even thrive without, pillaging. Given that the mountains are way more, trying environments. In that, they're still kind of barbarian. So if I were to give them some cousins, distant cousins, they have a very similar culture to the Goliaths. Not as civilized, of course, but they do share quite a few things in common, such as, hunting, gathering, and craftsmanship. Right? They aren't as good at it. But, yeah. Interestingly enough, they follow the same orc gods, but a different facet of them. A different interpretation, if you will. Right? Think of that guy as Gork and this one's Morg. Cunningly, brutally cunning, right?
Or are we looking at Shia and Sunni over here?
Well, I'm not so familiar as to say one way or another. My name, Burstrainik. The expectation is that you will offer your name as well.
I am Goggins.
Goggins, are you chief of these lands?
Yeah, along with my other fellow lords, yes.
You are chiefs.
We are chiefs here.
Dog might have to slip back into a native dialect or something. It'd be really funny if none of the rest of us can understand him and all. It's like, wait, what?
What? No, well, I don't get what you mean.
Now that I just... you get people in the mountains who kind of speak in a way that not everyone, people who aren't from the mountains, sometimes are like, wait, what? What's that dialect?
Booga booga dooga. Booga dooga. Oh, ba 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 ba. Bit of Klingon or something.
I suppose you speak giant, right, Goggins?
Yes. Pretty sure, yeah.
We should write it somewhere, because,
Let me double check it. Right, so use my character sheet and they just...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Prince speaks giant.
Yes,
Interesting.
primordial and giant and common, of course.
Well, he speaks common well enough, but if you want, I guess a bit more nuance, you could speak giant to him.
Yeah. What brings you this way? To our lands?
We come from savage lands, looking for strong chiefs to unite our powers.
Can I do insight? Do an insight. See if there's any other motives going on here. Oh, yes.
No, he seems genuine. Like, even his whole demeanor is much more human-like than you would think an orc would be. You think maybe this guy might be a half-orc, actually.
Hmm.
Right? Those exist. Obviously, it's a playable race, actually.
Played as one,
Right.
though, not in the system.
Yeah, it's pretty popular, actually.
I mean, if you just want to bonk something, Goliath is one thing, half-orc is probably the other one people tend to go for.
Yeah, and also Dragonborn is more for tanking, because they have hit points out the ass and big PP healing surge value.
Scales.
Yeah, that's Dragonborns. Right, you can even play a full orc, but yeah, beast races have legit. This guy looks like beast. Oh my god, I couldn't see it until you pointed it out. Presumably he's like the smartest orc ever. Maybe due to his being a half orc, but let's not be racist here. Green.
Sorry,
It's sort of grayish, sort of faded green, not like, not as chlorophyll orc. So yeah, mountain orcs have a different complexion. You good, guard? Hopefully.
I'm better.
So these guys met a party of mountain orcs. They seem friendly and more civilized than, your regular orc pillager, Okay, so you said they're from the Savage Lands. We went through tried to settle Thay. It was on fire. Dread Legion not accept us. Oh, we're speaking giant, right? The Dread Legion wouldn't have us in the ranks. They sent us on our way. And here we are.
Goggins will say, where have you come from? Exactly. You're not on the run,
So
are you, boys?
the Savage Lands is to the east of Thay. Northeast, that kind of deal. It's kind of a lawless place. Very tall mountain. Presumably Goggins is from there.
Aren't we west of Thay?
Yeah. Well, these parts are eastwards, and past the Savage Lands is the so-called Far East.
So they traveled all the way across Thay to get here?
Yeah. They're hardy people. And Thay isn't that big, to be fair.
What, So before they tried to join the Legion, what were you doing?
We were attacked by giants.
Like, are you boys mercenaries, or how do you fought? What's your story?
I'm not sure they have a word exactly that translates into diplomat, but he will offer a word that's pretty close. Like, how should I fucking... something like friend maker. Right? Of course, you would understand it. Yeah, something like that. But these are orcs. You can understand why they don't have such a complex vocabulary. Yeah, I suppose their word would be friend maker, but you can understand it as diplomat or ambassador. Remember how you rolled for an orc ambassador? This is the guy.
Uh-huh. So joking, in a jokey kind of way, Goggins will say, "Oh, do you make a lot of friends with those big axes you carry?"
Well, my friend, people do value our strength.
Ah. So they're not just for
There's
show,
always a need for it.
You can use them,
Actually,
but not just for show, huh?
Yeah. But we prefer to use them as tools. For chopping down trees, building.
Stay away from our dryad. She won't be pleased, but you know.
I mean, within reason, you can definitely do your thing, right?
Oh yeah.
The thing with most nature-aligned creatures, let's say, is to preserve a balance. Some extremist elements, like a good part of the Emerald Alliance, these are the fucking Extinction Rebellion types. Those are like full nature supremacist. Not all of them, of course, but some of them, yeah, they're kind of bad. But most people are reasonable. Like, okay, civilization within reason. You don't chop down a whole forest just cause. Or if you do chop down, you plant some as well. You know, you gotta be sensible with these things. Because nature spirits will fuck you up.
So Guardians will say, it's too bad you boys come in peace. We've not had a fight for a little while.
Oh, we do wrestle. We do wrestle from childhood. Our people are very hardy. I am familiar with your kind, Goliath.
Ah, good. Well, you are welcome. Now let me introduce you to my fellow chiefs of this land.
At which point you turn to us and we're like, what have you been saying for the past 5 minutes?
Yeah, because they've been
We didn't
talking
catch any of
Trent.
that.
I think Frith may have understood, like, most of it.
Yeah, Frith speaks giant. I don't know what the story is there, but he does. So, let's introduce the boys, and Goggins will relay what they've said. We can all shake hands, and Goggins will offer a swig of his gourd that he made.
Ooh, that new one, eh? Nice.
The new gourd.
Oh, man.
Hope you
In a
remember.
gesture
Oh.
of friendship and goodwill.
So, Mr. Burrs will take a good hearty swig out of that, and we'll, this drink good.
Oh.
Is it of your making?
Alright, we have a brewery. This
What
one
about
is,
this jug? This jug looks solid. Ornate.
Yeah. It's a masterpiece, is it not? I need it.
Ooh, I see. I see. We may become good friends, after all. And, he shakes your hand. But, since, you guys, you have similar cultures, he will squeeze tightly. So how about, both of you roll a strength check?
A little strength.
Mm-hmm.
Strengthy.
Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason his grip is stronger than yours.
Ooh, boy.
Like a good bit.
Yeah.
But you can tell it's very good natured,
Goggins is telling about
Oh,
the ale
better get
contest.
back to training there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little worse for wear today from the ale.
yeah.
I'll give you this one.
Very nice.
You're
So yeah,
welcome, boys.
you wanna give them like someplace they can settle? Presumably they can handle themselves. But if you want to have them go to your barbarian camp, that's okay as well.
More to the point, we'll want to make sure that everyone else knows, hey, we've got orcs in the woods now. They're not going to hurt you, but yeah, don't sound an alarm every time you see orcs. Because,
well, you know, it's a rare sight at the very least, you know, and given this place's history, it's you know, it's not uncalled for. Presumably, Goggins can give them like a passwords they can give to the other people, so they know they're not to be fucked with, you know, and they're not here to fuck with anyone. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah. Yeah,
they can show up in your barbarian camp, possibly help, you know, extend it, improve it in their own way, because, yeah, they are good at that kind of thing. You know, life in the mountains, as your character well knows, is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very nice. Let me see. So you get an orc ambassador, and you will get also a unit of orcs. Now let me see exactly how that looks like. I need to look up the army guide, I think. Presumably I'll flesh it out a bit more in the future.
What did he say? Friend maker. Is that what they call themselves?
Friend maker, yes.
I like that.
Okay, so let me see. You have a small unit for now, but you can probably recruit more later. So you have a D4 of regular orc light infantry. Not regular, veteran. Let me write it in resources, right? So D4 orc veteran light infantry.
Okay. Nice.
They're barbarian. Actually, wait. Light infantry. Not quite light. Let's say medium. They do have furs and leathers on them, so they are a bit armored.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And their equipment is somewhat better than regular orcs, because regular orcs are, you know, rusty, dull bullshit. Whereas these guys are fucking serious. Because these guys' praise isn't like squishy humans. It's like big old bears and stuff. So, you know. And they fight giants and stuff. So, you know. They gotta be stronger than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've seen a lot in their time.
Yeah, well, probably you'll be interacting more as time goes by. You just met, but you struck a chord, so that's something. Getting real diverse around these parts. Am I right?
We sure are.
What was those Lord of the Rings the orc posting? You know, let them in, you bigot. Don't be orcophobic. Right, so presumably you go back to your domain, like in the thick of it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So is there anything you can think about to do before the show starts?
I don't think so.
Besides, you know, tell people there's orcs. So again, that's the thing. I can't.
Yeah, not
presumably you will. You know, it's
they're the good guys.
It's implied, of course.
They were those.
In fact, one particularly interesting scene you notice on the way back is what looks to be a how should I call it? A place where weddings are being held. About that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody
Awesome.
married there.
Yeah, and you can see. So let me set the scene, I guess. Actually, I'll use this place. Even though this isn't appropriate either. I didn't make a scene. Let me see. So people are being wed by a cleric of Sune. Let me see. Here's two commoners. No, they're not both women. Get out with that shit. Oh, this one's... no. Come on. Come on, come on. Why are all of them fucking... okay. Okay, that seems okay. You can see the scene, right? Yeah, I can, yeah.
Yeah.
And as it happens, your shipwright and your scribe are also here, waiting to get married. How about that? You know, the ones you brought from all the way back in Emerald Isle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Remember them, right? Like your scribe recently diffused a rather tense situation with that Asian lady. Well, Asian. Far Eastern, let's say.
Yes.
Do any of your customs tell you to give them something like a wedding gift? I do wonder.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, gifts are just tradition you bring to a wedding.
Right. You basically stumbled upon it, but presumably they would, happily invite you there. Oh, and let's bring up some more of their friends, right? Mostly, Emerald Isle people. Because, duh.
Our scribe, and what was his job?
Shipwright. He builds ships and maintains them, of course.
Mm.
Right. Presumably your chief would want to be there for that event.
She wasn't close with either of them initially.
Well, they do vaguely know each other, and presumably they've connected even more since their time here.
Yeah.
Because they knew nobody else around. Oh, hey, President, look, there's your wife.
Why the gathering?
I think I know a gift we could get him if we all pooled our money together, guys.
Yeah.
Like, even some straight up money is good, but if you got ideas, I'd love to hear them.
We'd get him a boat. Not like a huge boat, but we're right on the river.
Like, what would they use it for, though? I do wonder.
Whatever they want.
Because the guy's job is building them, not sailing them,
Well, I'm not talking like a big sailing ship. I'm talking like a personal little family boat.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Growing up, my family, we had a little boat, and we'd go out to the lake or the river or whatnot. It was a good time.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, that could be a nice gift.
But the guy probably already has something like a rowboat, you know?
Well, I don't know that off the top of my head.
I mean,
Maybe
it
Kale
stands-
knows that.
It stands to reason that like a car mechanic would have a car, right? I mean, right?
I mean, everyone has a car.
You know.
No, it's like a guy builds boats and we're giving him a boat. It's like it'd be like giving a pair of shoes to a cobbler. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, got this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thought, but surely we can do better, right?
We could get him a Surrey.
What's that? Like a different type of boat?
That's like a little it's like a little two-wheel wagon with a cover. Men and women would go
How do you spell
right.
it? Oh, I see it.
Fuck if I know. I've only ever heard it. I've only ever seen it mentioned in like old westerns and whatnot. But yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a little.
I'll share a picture, but it's four-wheeled by the looks of it. Look. And it's horse-drawn.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let me look up our price then.
It's like a little couple's cart.
they can go for
There's no price listed, which pisses me off. But
It's kind of like a fancy cart, right?
yeah, I have a price for a cart. So if you want to
Rather
fancy it
than
up,
like a wagon or something, you know, it's
Yeah.
a little family.
yeah, made for
Little
not
family
for
car.
work, just for walking around. Sorry,
Just for getting around or going on a
Yeah,
ride.
exactly. Okay, so in that case, a normal cart is 20 gold. This will be 50. 50 gold. What else we got around here?
50 gold.
We're back.
50, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what else what could be. Fine clothing, 30 gold. That seems okay to me. What else could be appropriate? I don't know, something for her, something for, her work, I guess. Like some sort of never-ending candle, something like that. I don't know. Let me, Spyman, ooh. No. I do think there's a sort of quill that writes itself, by itself, something like that. I'd have to look it up, because I'm not sure what it's called. Huh? It's something. Well, it's a bit more expensive in that case. But I could look up something. I do suppose. In the meantime, that card should be pretty good.
I'm back.
That's pretty good. 50 gig. 50 gig.
Yeah. And shrouding candle. No. Oh. This costs quite a pretty penny. Lens of reading. Holding this lens to your eye allows you to read even the most complex scripts and obscure languages. You activate the lens of reading in place of a if you buy this thing, you no longer pay component costs for comprehend rituals. and presumably it auto succeeds once per day. For an hour, you can read that language as long as you hold the lens. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think the cart's good. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Stylus of the translator. Whoa, okay. You must be fluent in the language. For example, you could not copy a text in an unknown language and have the stylus translated into a known language. At will free action. Whenever you write with it, your writing is automatically translated into another language. This one's also 2,600 gold, so maybe not. Maybe a down payment on it, you know. But yeah, we can figure this out some other time if there is a need. But yeah, these commoners are now an item. And let's change the language a bit. Okay, this seems a bit more appropriate. Presumably it's these guys' turn now. I don't have a ritual for it. I could write one, I do suppose. Either way, we're closing on 2 hours, I think. Yeah, 2 hours. Should we call it a night, a day? In your case, some of your case.
Yeah, that'd be good for me. Kids going to bed in a minute.
Yeah. We did quite a lot. I mean, you know, quite a few things.
We sure did.
All right. Thank you, fellas. End the stream in about 15 seconds because that's the gap we have, I do think.
Of the new people, we drank a lot of beer or ale, I should say.
Yep.
I guess maybe they would play Deep Rock Galactic. I haven't played
They
Deep Rock
don't know
Galactic
that.
in ages.
What? Sorry.
I was like Deep Rock Galactic with the beer drinking. I haven't played that game in ages, but the idea of the drinking contest reminded me that I have it and I should play it.
I'm not so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see.